Welcome back, people. My name is Deion Robinson, also known as Ethereal author, and I'm here with you. Three, two, one. Welcome back, people. My name is Deion Robinson, also known as Ethereal author, and I'm here with you with another exciting video about writing. So, pretty much, this video is for novice writers who are interested in starting a writing journey, and I'm here to offer the tips that I have that kind of help me out with my ways in writing and my path and my journey as a writer. So, without further ado, here we go. All right. So here we are. I'm at my the new blog page I have just started called The Ethereal Experience. I repeat that again, The Ethereal Experience. It's a new blog which I'm going to constantly add on new information, more pages. But right now I'm just getting started. So keep in mind that this will be. I'm going to grow. I'm going to add some more additional information here. But for my first official blog, I have produced something called Tips for Novice Writers. So this is for people who are starting a writing journey to go here and seek information. So let's get started. Number one, keep a daily journal. A daily journal is very important, I believe, in improving your writing and cognitive skills. I find it therapeutic for reducing stress. In addition, it's a great way to track personal growth. Now, I have at least about three journals, and because I have a lot of ideas I like to put on paper, and keeping those three journals help me remain organized. Number two, select a story, idea, or genre that interests you. A lot of times I come across people that try to ask me to, well, it's not try, but they have asked me, what is a good story that I think that I think they should write. I really don't have an answer for that. What you should write, but I do believe that you should write what what you like to see on paper or what interests you. A lot of times I see people say, I want to write to try to make $1 million, stuff like that. That's fine. Money is good. You want $1 million. You want to get paid for your writing, but at the end of the day, though, it's like if you're writing just if you are writing for more like monetary gain, you should try to write for more the enjoyment of yourself. That you're actually becoming a creator of content that come from your own very soul. So I leave you with that. Um, Number two, write what you know. This goes go hand in hand with number two. It's pretty much a lot of times again, people want to write, write what other people think is a good idea, but ain't nothing better than writing something on your own personal experience, your own personal research, or in general that comes naturally to you. A lot of times, like most of the time when I write on based on information that I have taken in. Sometimes that information doesn't come out until years prior to that. But what you have taken in or what you experienced. Excuse me, I'm gonna blow my nose here. I apologize for that. Also, excuse me, I'll have to put a little disclaimer here. I do have a summer cold, so I may be sneezing and stuff like that, or my voice may sound a little muffled. But so I'll have to put a little disclaimer. So let me continue. Number four, create a plot structure. A plot structure is basically like the backbone of your story. It will help you keep track of your story arc, which is a plot structure as part of the plot structure. A lot of times I have seen stories, I have seen movies that did not have a good plot structure, and I found most of the writing or the content to be very boring. Um, you may want to you want to think of your story, your plot structure as an EKG monitor. That little machine that monitors the beat the heartbeats of a patient. If the heartbeat is going that zigzag line, that's a good thing. That means the person's alive. If it flat lines, well, you know what that means. The person is dead. If your story has a flat line story structure, you might as well go ahead and throw the whole story away and start over. Now, I know that may sound a little horrible and harsh, but at the end of the day, though, you want to have those exciting plot structure or plot points in your story structure. Now, don't worry, I mean, if you don't know how to write a plot structure, I'm going to make another video on that. Well, not another video. I'm going to make a video sometime in the near future. So, stay in hand. Also, if you check it out, the blog after this, I recently published another blog, about the narrative story structure, which you can learn about that. So, don't worry about it. I got your back. Create a character arc. Like the plot structure, you want to. It's almost similar to the plot structure, but character art is a little bit different. This more mostly focus on the characters of your story. It shows the personal growth, or excuse me, the personal growth and development, or it can show the personal downfall of your protagonist or your antagonist. Um, this is a good technique to help your audience relate to the characters of the narrative. Number 6, choose a target number of chapters. So pretty much, the reason why I say is this is because, like, if you're just starting off as writing, I can understand, being a novice writer, it can be very overwhelming. The best bet is to center yourself and focus yourself into a set number of chapters, or a box, like putting yourself in a box. That way, you have perimeters or borders where not to step. And the reason why I say is because the fact is, like, I see a lot of people get overwhelmed in writing. They think they gotta write something that's grand, a grand masterpiece. No, you're not gonna write a grand masterpiece, on your first writing. Yeah, you might, if you understand, the rules of writing. But for the most part, if you're starting off, you may want to choose. You may want to choose a set number of chapters. Now, me personally, I like to start off with at least about 21 to 22 chapters. Sometimes I write less chapters in it, like maybe like 20 chapters. Sometimes I write a little bit more. Within that range. But and that's okay. Because sometimes, like, um, at least I know, at least I know my limitations. How far I want to go in my writing, or with the content I want to go within the book itself. I say for new people, you should start off small, at least 10 chapters. And like I said, it's okay to go below. It's okay to go above. Depends on how you feel about it. Creates an outline. Creates an outline is very important. This is an excellent way to work out or to flesh out the details of your chapters with descriptive text. Um, I also do it with dialogue, and I add it into the chapter itself. Excuse me, I'm kind of slipping here. You want to do that. It's a very good way because, like, pretty much if you write an outline, pretty much your book is already written. So make sure you do outline, make it very detailed. Give your chapters and a title. I promise you, it'll work out at the end. Let's give him a blow my nose again. Oh, sorry about that. Okay. Write at least 1,000 words per chapter a day. Um, I say this is a very good technique for people to help them get accomplished at writing their first book, or writing their first whatever manuscript they choose to write. Um, I know for in the past I used to write 2,000 words a day, sometimes 2,500 words, depending on the time that I have. Now that I have less time to write, I kind of like bump that number down to 1,000 words, and I say to myself, I have a philosophy: 1,000 words is better than no words at all. And I guarantee you, like, if you do 1,000 words a day, dedicate maybe an hour or two into writing 1,000 words. I guarantee you by, I say, maybe in a month you have like 30,000 words. If you do 1,500 words a day, you get a little bit more of a word count than that. But however, though, if you find that 1,000 words is still too much, I say have that. Make it 500 words a day. Again, 500 words, 1,000 words is better than no words at all. All right, let's continue. Edit your story. Uh, so pretty much what I do is this. A lot of times people like to edit their story at the end of the at the end once they complete the whole narrative itself. I say edit your story after each chapter that you finish. I pretty much have started doing this because the fact is, like, when I go back and edit, I realize that I have a lot more. I have at least about over 1,000 words of mistakes within the manuscript, for the first draft. So pretty much what I try to do is this: like, I try to go back once I finish the chapter. I go back and try to like eliminate the grammar. Some people don't believe in doing that, but this is something just personally I just do. I'll go back and edit the chapter that I finished at that point. Um, but if you're the type that want to edit once you get done, you can do that as well. As part of my editing process, I kind of started using editing editing software and audio software that are online. Uh, First of all, what I do is I start off with using Word, Word and Grammarly. For the first part, if once I get done with with the mistakes with the Word, editing the first draft, I switch over. I kind of copy and paste, or I use a extension to Word for Grammarly, and I edit my script with Grammarly. Grammarly has a good system of where you can set the precedence of how it should edit, with the editing score. Um, and maybe I try to go and do a video of that as well later on in the series, But pretty much, I think Grammarly is pretty good. You may want to, it's like $29 a month. I find it's very worth it. So for the investment, So check that out. Next, I convert text to audio once I at least about four edits to the prior draft to Grammarly and Word. Converting text to audio is very good because it actually helps you hear your mistakes than reading about it. I guarantee you, I promise you, unless you are a perfect in catching every bit of detail, you're not going to catch the mistakes, by eye alone. I personally have caught a lot of mistakes after I have four drafts to Grammarly. Excuse me. Okay. Again, so pretty. Excuse me. I'm sorry about that. I had things popping up. Again, I say that again. Even after I finished Grammarly and Word doing at least about four edits, I still find more. I still find a lot of mistakes when I hear it in audio format. So pretty much, I convert my text to audio, and which helps me become an effective listener to the mistakes. Personally, I have used in the past Natural Reader. Was my first audio editing software. You click on a link when you visit. It take you right there. Their starting price is like about $10 a month. Excuse me. That's the starting price. Price may vary depending on price inflation. A lot of things been going up. In the industry. So Blaster Suite Online. Now Blaster Suite Online has become my favorite. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Um, trying to highlight that for you. Blaster Suite Online has become my favorite because you pay $69 for one lifetime fee. So pretty much you can go in there and use it whenever you want, for $69. Um, and you can make as much audio files that you want. Now, be aware though, well not be aware, but be advised or be informed that both software will allow you download the MP3 format. So that's pretty good. So if you have if you want to like put it on the internet, do like audio excerpts. I have done it in the past myself. So check that out. 11. Abandon your book or abandon your manuscript or content. Um, I know it sounds kind of crazy, but hear me out. Now, normally, like once you finish a manuscript, you should put it down for at least about a week. Then come back and take a look at it. You basically want to give yourself a break from your work because for number one, you're too close to it, and in addition to you when you come back to the book, you can look it over with a fresh pair of eyes. If you choose to, you can you can listen to it with a fresh pair of ears. When you convert it to text to audio. So always take a break from your project and come back with it with a new fresh perspective. Excuse me, pronounce that. A fresh perspective. Research. Okay, so pretty much research. I would normally say like hold off on that if you're starting off. But say that if you decide to take the challenge of writing something that you don't know or that you need a little bit more information to write what you need to know, research is important. You always want to keep up with the current events, regardless of how much information that you may think you know about that particular subject. You want to do research because information constantly changes every 2 years. Um, Stay healthy. I can't express enough about staying healthy. I'm pretty much guilty of not doing healthy things, but I have started my journey as is staying healthy. Pretty much keeping your body healthy aids in the creative process of keeping you fresh with ideas. Here are a few suggestions that I have. Which is number one. Get exercise. You know, pretty much a good cardio, lifting weights. It helps promote serotonin, dopamine, and good blood flow, which is what your brain needs. Excuse me, over stuttering. Eat healthy. Of course, eating healthy is always is very important. Now they have I have recently found maybe about a year ago that about good brain foods that will help you that help the brain the brain care or what they got brain nutrition. Excuse me, that's what I want to say. You go to healthline.com. They give you those brain foods that you can eat. Get sufficient sleep. Now I can't express this enough. Again, I'm guilty of not getting sufficient sleep. Your body should get at least about 6 to 8 hours of sleep to help generate new brain cells. Also, it reduces stress, high blood pressure, and other health problems as well. You know, and again, last one, reduce stress. Reduce your stress. Anything that causes stress in your life, you may want to block that out. As far as like removing that. Because pretty much, we all know stress. Blocks cognitive thinking. A lot of times when I find out when I'm stressed, I kind of like don't I'm not inspired to write. So make sure you reduce or remove stress in your life. So yeah. So there you have it. This is the tips that I have for new novice writers. Hey, even though if you're not novice, say if you wanna freshen up on, get some more ideas of becoming a better writer. You can come here, check it out. Again, this is my new blog site, Ethereal Experience. Come check it out. This is going to be the end of the video. I do thank you for joining me here. Um, I have a lot of links below the video. Please check it out. Check out my book series, The Dark ICHALOCHA TERRES. Book 3 is out, available on Amazon. Check me out on Beagle Live. I'm there as well. And also, I will be starting streaming to kick.com as well. So right now, I do thank you all. Take care and peace.